Alright, we're back! Still here in Gielinor, but things are a little different this time. First off, I have now recovered my original RuneScape account. Obviously, we're still on Johnny Ruun, and we're going to continue to be on Johnny Ruun, because that's what this series is all about. New character, brand new to the world. I'm learning RuneScape 3 for the first time through this character. That's not changing, but shout out to the individual who gave me a tip that got me started down the right road to eventually recover that original account, which is so cool. But while recording that video for the Howdy Folks gaming channel, I realized you could turn off this clock here. So no more tattletelling about what time it is or how much time passes while I stare blankly at the screen during quests. I also got another tip from someone who pointed out that you can toggle broadcast messages here, so those won't pop up anymore. And that'll be nice to see. I like that. Appreciate all of these tips here, people. Appreciate all of them. Also, we are no longer running the game. I think I said this before, but I am playing on Linux. And the way I was doing it before was using the RuneScape client in Steam, which I don't know if that was causing our issues with the mouse getting sort of desynchronized in the world. I don't know that it wasn't. The reason I'm doing this is because it's a jagex account, which requires the jagex launcher, which doesn't run natively on Linux, even though they have native clients for Linux, for RuneScape 3 and for old school. But if you have a jagex account, you have to have the jagex launcher. It's frustrating. I tried running it with Wine, but it kept telling me I had the wrong version of Internet Explorer, which of course I do. I don't have Internet Explorer. But thankfully some wonderful individual named Adam Cake created like an open source Linux native version of the jagex launcher, because jagex won't do it themselves. And jagex, to their credit, links to it on their website saying, hey, we don't necessarily endorse this, but it seems to be working for them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all about that. And it's fine because it's actually using the native RuneScape 3 Linux client. All it's doing is acting as like a wrapper for the jagex launcher portion of it. And it works with old school, it works with RuneScape 3, it works with, I mean, I don't know that this individual over here, oh, this is an Iron Man. Bingus Afraid. What a username. Welcome to the Howdy Folks server, my guy. Are you coming up to say hi? Oh. That's okay. That's fine. Godspeed, Bingus. Oh, also, I found free cam. Like, this is pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to be making use of this in the future. I've got some fun story ideas for our guy here, our guy Johnny Ruun. Oh, but welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I honestly did not expect in the previous installment that going up here and investigating the portal to the underworld would drag us off into the underworld. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Now that I've said it out loud, it kind of makes sense. Now, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do today, because up until now, we've had kind of themed videos. You know what I mean? We had like the Lumbridge episode was the first one, then the Wizard's Tower, then Draenor Village, although we spent most of our time up here just about like playing with ducks. I was trying to figure out, well, where do we go to next? And I thought today we might do something a little different. Instead of focusing on a single region and doing a bunch of quests, I'd like to have a look at what's happening in Port Sarim. And I think there's a fast travel thing we can activate there. And then I was talking to someone in the chat who said, hey, you know what? The reason they changed it to Burthorpe is because they added a bunch of stuff to Burthorpe to make it like a new player's paradise, which is strange to me. Because why not just add those things to Lumbridge? And then why add those things and then change it back to Lumbridge and not move those things here and also not communicate that we should go there? If there's a bunch of great stuff in Burthorpe for new players, the game just in no way incentivizes you to go up there and check it out. I feel like someone needs to be mentioning that to you. As soon as you get teleported into Lumbridge, just be like, hey, Burthorpe's kind of cool these days. But I think we're going to go do that today. I think we're going to walk first off over this direction, and we're going to see what's going on in Port Sarim. I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited to hear the music of Port Sarim as well. Oh, one final thing before we cross over there into like a sunny days. I did also find the skybox and filter settings. So if you want to change the skybox to like clear the skybox or make it dusky or Goshma or an eclipse, or whatever all these other options are, we can do that, apparently. I guess you have to unlock some of these somehow, or maybe they're only members only, I don't know. We're not going to do that right now, though. We're going to walk through this gap in the fence, and it's going to be beautiful. I just know it's immediately going to transform into a beautiful sunny day. Look at that. Let's go. All right, that's a highwayman right there. He's just in town, and he's attacking us immediately. Well, that's good, because there's something I wanted to... Oh, he's already almost dead. Goodness me. Well, my way or the highway indeed. Take all of his items, bury the bones. One thing I wanted to do... I wanted to figure out why this wasn't working, even though we have... Oh, it did it once. If anyone could explain that to me, that would be swell. Oh, he's back. So look, it uses one. And then we're just, like, regular attacking him after that, I guess? I'm confused. I'm baffled. I'm bewildered. Also, these capes are worth 546. The economy of this game makes no sense to me. Everything is so inflated. I've not come to terms with it yet. All right, let's actually get into the city proper. When do we get our sea shanties? When do those kick off? When do I get done? Sea Shanty 2, let's go! I've been using this song as the transition between different parts of the video because it is one of the most iconic RuneScape songs of all time. I guess specifically the old school version, the more classic one. What is this? A portal? Should we figure out what it is first? A portal leading to your very own port. Huh? I didn't know that was a thing. I don't think they have sailing in this game. This game sucks. Not really. I haven't even done sailing in old school yet. Last time I logged into my old school account, I was just running around on rooftops in Relica. And I did that for several hours. Good time. In its own way, it's a good time. Now, where is the lodestone? Oh, we're actually past it. It's like right up here somewhere. Ah! Activate that bad boy. We're gonna be hitting these as we find them moving forward. Nice. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to do here. I know there's a lot more to do, as well as potentially, like, quests that we could do, impressing the locals. Pirate treasure, laddie! Yeah, that sounds like it could be fun. But I say we go ahead and take a hop, skip, and a jump across the way here to Remmington, and then let's head up to Burthorpe. What the heck is going on over here? Sorry, what is this? No, but what is this? Are these white knights? They are. Huh? Whatever for, though? White Knight Camp. Oh, fellas. What are you doing over here? And who is that? Is that a wizard? Oh, I know those guys. Never mind. Well, we're gonna leave them be, because I'm not that invested. I'll find out what they're doing here some other time. Those dwarves? Black guards? There's a lot going on in here. This is our portal for a player-owned house that we don't have, and this is Remmington. It's a nice little community. Peter over here. I don't know much about Peter. I'm not going to pretend like I do. Once Upon a Slime. Song from the Depths. Witch's Potion. Oh, it's a mini quest. I wonder if that one's been changed in any kind of a way that would upset me. Because I remember Witch's Potion from back in the day. Let's see. Witch's Potion. 2001. It's the original. Talk to Hetty and Remmington. Not today. Not today, but we will. We absolutely will. There's another highway, man. Boom. So there's one of those. We fired the one. And never another. We got so many of these capes now, though. Now we're going to head up north here past what I think is the Cooking Guild? No, the Crafting Guild. Way off base on that. Now, the Cooking Guild's up near Varric. I knew that. Ignore me. Another highway, man. Why is this kingdom so overrun with crime? Is there an actual, like, lore reason for that? I bet you know what? I bet this is RuneScape 3. I guarantee you there's a reason for that. Hello there. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we're long-lost kin. Heck, we might be long-lost kin. I don't know. Photo booth? Sorry, what? Good day. I'm afraid you can't use the booth service on non-members. Well, screw you too, bud. Wait, that's the makeover mage? Oh, I didn't realize we'd already... Oh, yeah, okay. So for those of you not in the know, back in the day, none of this was free to play. So you got up to here, and there was like a wall that you could not get past, and heaven knows I tried so many ways to just slip through the cracks here into the members area on my free-to-play world before I got membership. The idea that we could just now, like, walk through here is ridiculous. What is this tower? What's going on over there? I completely did not clock onto the fact that there is a dark wizard tower. Is that like the wizard's tower? I mean, it's smaller, obviously, but like, what y'all got going on over here? Can we learn like ancient magic from them? Are they going to let us in as a disciple, or are they going to immediately attack us? Do you think they're going to recognize us as being from the other tower? Hey, buddy, he looks like he's heading right for me. Yeah, that's not good. I guess we're doing this now? What level is he? He's a 21. I think we can take him. As long as we're using our spells that we've got here. We don't appear to be, by the way. Maybe it takes a while. Wreck. What is all of this? Run away. We're gonna die. Run away and eat the sardines. Gosh darn you. If anyone knows how to make him actually do the water spell every 2.4 seconds, that would be great. Because I'd like to auto-cast it. Or heck, at this point, I'd like to move on to Water Bolt. Did that guy die? What happened to him? Is he still alive? We'll come back when we have better food. But I don't know how to make... I mean, I don't know why I'm relying on all of you to explain these basic concepts to me. I could just Google search it. Is this the boy here? Oh yeah, he's lost his ball. It's in there with the witch. We'll do that some other time. We will do it. I love that all of this is just going on over here like a stone's throw away from Taverly. Wait a minute. Didn't the witch's house used to be up here? Am I crazy? Am I like desperately misremembering that? That makes way more sense, because why is the little boy right here next to the dark wizards? Why are the dark wizards right here next to Falador? You know, this all goes into like scale theory. These things are actually miles and miles apart and just condensed for the sake of the game world, and we probably shouldn't read into it too much. What is that? What is that? Wandering wormy wood? What is this? You don't have any use for this plant's leaves. That's a plant? I don't know if we understand what plants are, if that's our perspective on the matter. Oh yeah. Taverly. This is where the druids live, and you can tell. Okay, you know, the hanging fish I wouldn't necessarily associate with druids, but like the leaves on everything for sure, yeah. I just did a Google search, and I found someone on Reddit talking about this. Do I actually need to move this over here? Oh my gosh. So is it going to do it now? Here's my other magic abilities with things such as shock. Why do we have two different bars? I don't know. I probably should watch a guide on this at some point. I need to stop bothering all of you fine folks. You're tolerating enough of my nonsense as it is. You don't need me asking all these questions. I'm just trying to enjoy some content. So what happens? Wait a minute. This looks like it's just wide open. Do you not have to go under the mountain anymore? Obviously, it's not going to let me walk over there because I don't have like a member's account, but hold on, I want to see if visually this is different, because it would make sense if they use the mountain as the thing that divides you. No, okay. All right, no, making sure. Although there's a rock there with a grapple that I imagine you could use. So what happens if I go up White Wolf Mountain here? Like, how far do I go before I hit some kind of dead end where they're like, you can't get over there, you idiot? Let's not find out. We already know we can't get over there. We already know it's not going to happen. So let's just go activate the Taverly Lodestone and continue on our journey to Burthorpe, the place I said we were trying to go this entire time. Burthorpe, you might remember it. We talked about it earlier. Burthorpe, the mecca for new players, the place to be today. I think I already see its lodestone in the distance as well. Yeah, we're going to go activate that bad boy. I gotta say, Burthorpe has changed a lot since the last time I saw it. Very, very different these days. Nice. Very cool. Okay, so what is all of that over there? Let's have a look-see. Is that what, Goblin Village? What am I... No, what am I looking at down there? Oh, shoot, I think that is the Goblin Village, isn't it? So the Goblin Village got a big upgrade as well. Yeah, that's the goblins milling around down there. All right, I respect that. There's the blue dragons in the wildy. The idea that you could see that from here. What is this? Every moment. That's the Black Knight Fortress. Is it, like, properly in the wilderness now? Because I don't remember that being the case. Everything over here looks mildly wrong, and it's hard to explain what I mean by that. But I don't remember the Black Knight Fortress being properly in the wilderness. Dark Warrior Fortress. That sounds more racially insensitive than this, and I couldn't tell you why. Forgotten Cemetery? It's on a map. Who forgot about it? Forgotten Cemetery? How can it be forgotten? It's on everyone's map. The problem is, being a new player, I'm not actually sure what I should be doing here. And they didn't start us off here with any kind of tutorial, so I have no idea. This looks like it's an agility course. Major Mary Raincore. Are you in charge here? I've lost my dwarven army axe. I never had one to begin with. Would you like it? Yes? Oh. Cool. The Dwarven Army Axe functions as a steel hatchet. When woodcutting normal trees, you can get wooden knot. And when mining copper or tin, a lapis lazuli gem, which can be crafted into lapis lazuli. What? It also gives plus 3 XP when mining copper and tin, crafting soft leather and clay. This thing does everything. Hunting crimson swifts And polar kebits, wood cutting and fire making normal. This is like amazing. I can wield it in my hand like a weapon, or I could not do that. Can I put it on my tool belt? Can I swap it out for things that are currently on my tool belt? Is that possible? View. Okay, if I remove that, you can't remove the base tier of pickaxe. Can I put this one in there? It doesn't look like I can, as much as I would like to. Probably because it doesn't count as any of these things. It's a little bit of everything, you know? I can wield it, but I can't belt it, which is a shame. Still, cool find. And like, that's awesome for the early game. So why don't they tell you to come up here and get it? Most people are not going to be uploading their first few hours in the game to YouTube. So they're not going to be getting comments from folks telling them to come do these things. So they're not going to know. What about you? What have you got for me? Hello! Hello, citizen. Oh, he talks. What's going on here?
Welcome to the Principality of Burthorpe. We are the Imperial Guard for His Royal Highness Prince Anlaf of Burthorpe.
What a funny name.
Can I assist you with anything else?
I would ask him for a quest, but we're not here to do quests today. But maybe we should ask him for a quest. Maybe he's got like a good early game quest for us.
We do have a quest, if you believe that you are ready for it.
You tell me, how difficult is it? I was born ready. What do you need me to do?
The trolls have taken up a position on Death Plateau, and we can't move them.
Oh my gosh.
As you know, the trolls have been pushing us hard, and we have to do something before they get too dug in and begin sending forces down the pass. They have stone throwers lining the only path up there that we know about, and the only entrance is narrow and easy to hold. If I didn't know they were pretty much mindless animals, I would almost admire the position they've taken.
Is this fella, is he a member of Ham? And you want me to go up there and kill them?
Well, no. Sending you alone would be suicidal. What we need is to find another way up there.
I see.
If we can find another route, then we can try and ambush them or just spy on their movements. There's a cave beyond the defensive wall to the northwest, at the foot of the plateau, where you'll find a dwarf called Sabbath. He's a surly old geezer, but a good ally. He and his wife were surveying the mountain before the trolls arrived. To get there, go northwest from here, then west past the tower and the ruined wall. Then turn north, and you can't miss it. If you go and speak to him, I'm sure that at the very least he'll be able to tell you another route up to the plateau. We really need you to help us, with some urgency. It will be dangerous, and you may have to face some combat. Can you do it?
I mean, let's see. No requirements. Ability to defeat a level 9 troll? I feel like we can do that, yeah. This is Death Plateau, by the way, 2004, but it's clearly been reworked in 2012. Is this 5th age? Yeah, this is solidly 5th age. Let's go. That sounds like a pretty important job. I'll do it.
That's great news. May the gods grant you speed.
This is interesting. What is this guy doing? We're obviously going to go do this quest, but first, like, what is the Drill Sergeant Hartman up to?
Everyone needs to keep themselves in tip-top shape, all the time. Soldier, artisan, I don't care. Let's work out.
I love his enthusiasm. So clearly he's here to tell me about agility, but this looks like an agility course. I don't really need to ask him about it. I already know how to do it, right? Surely the game will just, like, let me, yeah? I don't know, how far can you get with agility as a free-to-play? Because I know it used to... Didn't it used to be members only? I'm pretty sure it is on old school members only. I don't even know... where's the earliest courses? I know the original beginner course was the Trinome... the Stronghold? Or the Village? I always get confused about which one's which, because I feel like, at least for my child brain, it felt like one was more of a stronghold and the other one was more of a village, but it felt like they were reversed. I don't know. Boom! Let's go! Feel the adrenaline pump through your body. Get those brain ticklers coming out. Dopamine. I couldn't remember what dopamine was. I just had to Google dopamine. I called it brain ticklers because I could not remember what it was called. So apparently you can get to level 5 agility as free to play, according to a very quick search that I just did on the internet. And I'm thinking it's not going to take very long doing that here. So I think I might go ahead and do that here. Let's go. Oh, it was all too easy, my friends. All too easy. And this This is what RuneScape is really all about. Repetitively clicking the same spots again and again and again until eventually you achieve some level of dopamine hit. Okay, we got a chaplain in here, which is good because I need to get my prayer points back up anyway. So there's that. Just pray to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and then talk to her, see what's up.
Faith will truly see us through this time of need. Witness for yourself the power of prayer.
I've got prayer basically sorted there, Sarah. I'm looking for free stuff. Doesn't look like she's got any free stuff for me. Fun fact, this used to be a Red Cross until the Red Cross got mad about it. Is there any other free stuff? Can I just, like, do a web search for free stuff you can get around here? Let's talk to Dunstan. Dunstan, I'm looking for free stuff, man. Do you know another way up the Death Plateau?
Well, I've never left the village.
Buddy, how old are you?
Anything else before I get on with the work?
Taverly is, like, 30 seconds that direction, man. There's a whole world out there. What do you mean you've never left the village? Can I use your anvil?
So, you're a smith, are you?
I'd like to fancy myself one in the future. I dabble.
A fellow smith is welcome to use my anvil.
What about some free stuff, though? No, he got nothing for me. Tam McGruber. Isn't there like a McGruber Woods somewhere? I think it's like right over here somewhere, or maybe further down. We'll never know because for some reason they hide the map from you. Nothing gets me more excited to pay for the game than not knowing what I'm getting into. Log into a member's world to claim your free Wicked Hood. Oh, well, that's not helpful.
Hi there. Are you interested in helping with a new discovery?
No. I'm starting to realize that I think a lot of these correspond to things over here.
Mages need runes to cast spells.
That's true.
Burthorpe needs mages to defend.
That's true.
Anything you can do to help out with rune crafting would be much appreciated.
I would love to help you out with rune crafting. You got anything free for me? Oh, they could teleport me to the essence mine. That's fun. Tell me more about rune crafting. I already know all about rune crafting. You got anything free for me? Tell me about the skills menu. Like, I've made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake. Princess Clara, you got anything free for me? Oh, no, don't worry. Trying to learn. I need runes. Oh. Okay, look at this. We can get our 30 free air runes. Take all. Take all. Take. Good stuff. And there's so much cheaper here. Why are they so expensive at the GE? How many air runes we got left? We got 49 now. Can we buy like another 50? I'm assuming we'll never get free ones again, but then again, I don't know that. I am shocked by the price differential here compared to what they're going for. Can you only ever buy 300? Do they restock? Typically stores restock, but this is a starter area, so maybe they don't. Like, maybe they're bound to your character, but then again, I don't know. We'll come back. If they're ever up to 300 again, we'll know. Buying them on the GE is ridiculous. Challenge Mistress Farah. Turiel, get task from Turiel? Oh, that's a Slayer Master. I'm intrigued by this concept over here. I want to see what this is all about. Is that a player? That's just some guy hanging out on our world. Hey, Stretch, I'm Challenge Mistress. Every day I assign you 3 daily challenges and give you big rewards when you complete them. I didn't know that. That's what this stuff is. You've received your 3 daily challenges. Challenges are short activities to help improve your skills. All right. Select a daily challenge to see more information. Right on. You track it by pinning it. Gotcha. What if I don't want to do that, though? Let's be social. I'm going to say howdy there. Howdy there, Talaris. Enjoying RuneScape today? Nice job on the level up there. Nice job on the level up there. Oh, suppose so, huh? Okay. Good to hear. Let's just be friendly. It's never hurt anybody to be friendly. It's cool that we have a hardcore Iron Man on our official Howdy Folks server. I like that a lot. So what's your story? What you got for me? Got anything free? I don't need your help right now. Well, screw you too. What's your story? What you got going on here? I need crafting supplies. Oh, let's go. I'll take all of my free thread. I'll take my free bucket, my free pot, and all of my free fishing bait. Which is kind of, now that I look at it, a bit of a random assortment, isn't it? Also, this is where we could have gotten vials before for dirt cheap. Buy 10. We'll probably need more in the future. I should not have done that. I don't have space. Conveniently, there is a bank chest over here. There's a lock on it, but I think that's just for show. I think I can actually use the bank chest, surely. Yes, indeed. Okay, get rid of all of this random nonsense we're carrying around. We do need more food, by the way, if we're going to go fight some kind of creature. That'll boost our strength +1, which could be useful. I don't know. Oh, okay. So something I figured out is that there's a a customizations menu here, right? I've yet to actually figure out how it works. You know what I mean? But what I would like to do is I would like to be able to equip this helmet here, right? So we can wear that. But then I want to have just the hat as a cosmetic. But I don't know how to do it. Like, can I drag that up to here? So that we've set that to hide, but I don't want to hide it. I want to actually wear the wizard hat as a cosmetic. So I need something called a keepsake key on the desired hat. It'll allow you to apply the appearance of low-level wizard gear over high-level armor, a popular practice for fashionscape. Yeah, because, I mean, I guess that's fine too, just like not having the hat on. Yeah, because the helmet was ugly. I don't mind being bald. We look kind of based like this, honestly. But I would rather have the aesthetic of the wizard hat while having the buffs of the tower hat. So I got to figure out where to get a keepsake key. Get more oh, you got to buy them. Oh, do I have to buy these with real money? That's $4.20. First off, blazing. But also, what? $4.20 to earn RC. How do you do that? Is this opening like 14 different tabs in the browser behind the game? Yes. Yes, it appears as though it is. Let's try it just once this time. I don't like this. I'm not doing it. It makes me feel icky. I might get membership at some point, but until then, we'll just go hatless. I'm down for getting membership at some point, but I'm not necessarily in agreement with the concept of paying $4.20 real world money to wear a literal budget. I mean, I don't know. If you folks feel like the wizard hat is a core part of the cosmetic of the character, I'll do it. You just let me know. I'll do it. You tell me, Rees, I think that wizard hat is a core part of the character. I will make it happen. No questions asked. Oh, I can get more of this stuff again for free. Okay, good. I'm assuming now that anyone who has a trade option... let's just Tellerus again. Like, I don't know about this Nicholas fella, but I'm assuming that whatever he trades, he's got some free stuff for me. He does. It's mostly useless junk, though. I'll get some free farming stuff. We don't have to get it all right now. Yeah, some just discounted farming stuff. I never really got into farming with my first account, so I'd like to do that. All right, well, we've come to Burthorpe. We've maxed out our agility on a free-to-play account. And if you're new to the game, because I realize now that a lot of folks might be new to the game who are watching these videos, I just kind of assumed that everyone who watched them would be in the same boat I was, either returning to the game or having not played the game in a while, or maybe even kind of familiar with the game. But I realize now, some of you folks might not even be familiar with what's going on here. This is free to play. You can create an account and play completely for free. You can level up different abilities, and it'll unlock new things that you can do. And with agility in particular, I think it makes your run energy reload faster the more of it you have. Our hit points is Constitution. We got 11, so that's 1100, because it's just whatever this number is multiplied by 100. If you have any questions, I might be able to answer some of them. Not all of them, but I might be able to answer some of them, so always feel free to ask. And there's been some fantastic people in the comments section. Even if I don't know, they might. So just throw your questions out there. We're going to go ahead and do Death Plateau now. For real, though. We're going to actually do it. So we need to talk to the dwarf that lives in the cave. And it looks like we need to cross through here in order to make that happen. I see that we just asked, may I pass? But I don't think there's anything preventing us from doing that exact thing. And it looks like the game is prompting me to go up here. So I have done Death Plateau. I'm almost positive, although it's been ages ago now. Also, there's no music. Music keeps getting turned off. I don't know if that's something I'm doing by mistake. I have all the audio down kind of far because it's hard to get, with how quiet the voice acting is, it's hard to balance it out in editing, but I'm not turning the music off. It seems to be turning itself off. But yeah, for some reason, this slider keeps lowering itself, and I don't know why. And also, there's still no music, and I feel like there should be music. Last time we fixed this with a log. Let's see if this resolves the issue at all. I would like for it to. Maybe there's just no music here. Sabat! What's up? Hello there.
Hello. What are you after?
I'm trying to figure out how to get up here to the pass or some nonsense. I wanted to ask you something. I've been sent to look for a route to Death Plateau. Can you help?
Ambush the trolls, eh? That's an idea. First good one I've heard the guard have in a long while.
Well, it's actually my idea. You don't know that there was any guards involved in this.
But it's not my problem. So I suggest you take your fancy talk elsewhere.
Well, all right then. Well, I'm not moving until you help.
Well, try not to get in me way, because I'm not going to help you.
Well, you're a pleasant little fella, aren't you? Fine.
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 I love how this is going so far. Fine.
You're really not going to move, are you?
No, and I'm twice your height, even though you're thick as all heck. I think you'd probably take me out. No.
All right. I'll help.
Well, that was easy.
If nothing else, I don't want you standing there watching us while I sleep.
Us? So do you know a way up to Death Plateau?
Well, if you want up there, you've got two choices.
Great.
The first one is you can try the airy-fairy, lackluster, shoddy way, clambering over the rocks like some cross-eyed goat.
I could do it if I had some nice, like, rock climbing boots of some variety.
Faffing around like a fool, scrambling about hand over hand, foot over foot.
What's the alternative here, buddy?
It's meant to get around like that, man. It's demeaning.
What's the other way?
Ah, the proper way. Under the rocks.
You're just saying that because you're a dwarf. So what, you want me to dig a tunnel?
Harder way, man. The trolls might be thick, but they'll spot your carting rubble out by the ton. No, what you need is to break into one of the natural caves under here. That'll sort you out.
Is such a thing even possible?
Then you can enjoy the wonderful sport of caving and potholing.
Oh.
Ah, the great feel of scrambling hand over foot through dark, dank passages. Bliss.
You're making it sound very appealing. Well, where are these caverns? And can you be sure they'll come out where I need to go?
Well, I didn't get much time to do anything but make some notes before the trolls came. I bet Frida had time to put them all together. She's a bit soft in the head from all the living on the surface, but still a canny lass when it comes to geology. You can't miss her place. It's a little house to the west of here. You just need to follow the only path in that direction, and you'll get there. I don't know why she keeps to that place when we have a nice comfy cave right here we can turn into a proper home. It's you lot that I blame. All you gallivanting around on the surface has turned her head.
Yeah, all right. Listen, I'll go and ask her about the survey then.
Aye, see you later then. Watch your heed on the way out, mind.
Heed? All right. What does a canny lass mean? I mean, I know what the last part means, but I've never heard anyone referred to as a canny lass before. It's really got me thinking. Are those trolls? Oh, it just occurred to me that might be the Death Plateau up there. You know what I just realized is I can actually increase the sound of applications beyond their maximum, which might help me in actually hearing what's going on in this game. I will need to remember to make adjustment. Hey, Rees, when you're editing this, at this point in the video, pay closer attention to game audio. If you were boosting it, you might need to stop. It's louder now. Just wanted to let you know. You're doing great, bud. So I'm assuming this is the house because it's the only house that I see. And this is, like, the path that I assume we were talking about here. But also, you know what? It's a very different experience playing this game in RuneScape 3 when you can see the whole route up to the Death Plateau. It's not so much a secret anymore, is it? I can kind of see. Like before, you couldn't really see very far back in the day. So it's like, well, I don't know what lies beyond. Is this the place that we need to be in? That looks like a dwarf to me. Let's close the door. Hopefully they don't get uncomfortable with the fact that we've just stormed into their home. Hello there.
Hello. How can I help you?
Can I see the survey you and your husband did on the cave on the Death Plateau?
What do you want that for?
I'm trying to fit in. I don't think I'm doing a great job. Well, I am looking for another way to get on to Death Plateau. I don't think I've got quite the right accent there. The plateaus, the guard wanted to do an ambush on the trolls. Your husband said you had it.
Oh, he would go telling you that, the old duffer.
Yeah, you mean there aren't any?
There are some, But he doesn't understand that humans like you prefer running about and climbing over things instead of digging around.
It's funny you say that. He and I had a similar conversation. He did seem a little upset about the idea of rock climbing.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right. He's always hated it. Ever since I managed to get from Remmington to Taverly overground faster than he went underground.
Oh my goodness me.
He tried going overground himself next time, slipped on some snow and ended up bashing his shoulder on a rock, bless him.
I don't know if you feel bad for him. It sounds like you took a lot of joy in that.
Anyway, this survey. I can make a start on it after I get back from town, so you'll have to wait for me to be done with it.
Fair enough.
The survey we made is written in some very technical terms, and I'll need to dig out all the information for you.
Are you trying to call us stupid? Because you're not wrong. Is there any chance you could do this and then go into town?
Well, I could, but I really need to get my climbing boots re-spiked. If I don't have that done, I might run into trouble if the weather turns.
Okay, give them to me and I'll do it for you. How about that?
Oh, that sounds like a pretty good idea. You're on. I'll make a start while you go take care of this little job for me.
Of course, this is what
Just go
RuneScape
and
is,
see
my
Dunstan.
friends.
He knows how I like them. Good smith, that man. Well, for a human, obviously.
Okay, mild speciesism here. Thank you, though. Where does he live?
In one of the houses to the east of Burthorpe Castle. This is the one in the middle.
You all heard the chicken scream, right?
In fact, it would probably be quicker if you used the home teleport spell. It saves you running all the way there and then all the way back.
Oh, thank you for explaining game mechanics. Thanks for the tip. Frida hands you some old climbing boots. I'm perturbed by the lack of music, and I feel like something's not quite right. Loop current track. Turn it back off. Is it playing anything? It's turned itself off again! Why does it keep doing this? I looked it up. Apparently, Tremble is supposed to be a song that plays around these parts, right? I'm trying to play it right now. Play. Did it... Hello? I've completely restarted the game. Okay. There's music. I completely restarted the client, specifically to see if music would come back. Let's see if it... Why? Why is it doing this? Okay. At least that time I managed to get, like, a song to play by clicking on it, which wasn't working before. And then I looked up music for this area, and I found out that, I can't even remember what it was now. I think maybe Tremble was one that typically plays through along in here, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, Vaping Barney, welcome to the Howdy Folks server. We're gonna let the song play for a bit, and then we're gonna see if we can't figure out how to put it back on, like, auto music. Because I don't know how to do that. Like, currently music mode is set to manual. I don't necessarily want it to be. But now that I've selected that track, I don't know how to, like, make it not be playing that. Okay. By enabling shuffle on and then shuffle off, I've got music back on default. And it's just playing a song. And hopefully, it continues to do that until such a time as it randomly sets it back to 0%. Why it's specifically doing that with music, I don't know. That's upsetting, but I believe this is where we need to be. We already spoke to this gentleman earlier today. What's up, Dunstan? How you doing? Just checking in on you.
Hi.
Can you put some fresh spikes on these climbing boots for me there, matey?
Hey, these are Frida's boots. Where did you get them?
Take a shot in the dark, man. Just take a guess. Where do you reckon I got them from? She gave them to me to get respiked. Can you do it?
I suppose so. There you go, then. Here are your boots.
Well, that was fast. Jeez, you got that done real quick. I noticed the music is off again. Okay. Alright. It's just off for some other reason then, I suppose. I'm just expecting any minute now to open this screen up and it's just gonna be set back to 0. It's just gonna... Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering, you can click on the minimap to run there. Again, just in case you didn't know. That's the thing that you can do. Wait, did you notice the song started to come on and then stop? Did you notice that? Oh, maybe because we ran past the Death Plateau. The song kind of started. Well, here you go. Is the report ready?
I just finished it about a minute before you walked in. You've got a good sense of timing.
I've been yelling at menus, but thank you. I appreciate it. I've got the boots for you.
That's grand. I'll take them off your hands. Here's the report.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Nice copy of that survey there. Hopefully dumbed down for all of us. I'll take it back to Sabbath's cave. Anything you want me to take to him?
Nah, you're all right. He'd not accept it anyway, the stubborn goat that he is.
I think he's a dwarf, not a goat. Okay, I gotta get my money's worth out of that slide whistle. Oh my gosh, Vaping Barney is like moving. I see that we're on similar parts of the quest here. They're catching up though. They're probably not fighting with the settings menus. All right, bud, I'm back. I got news for you. I found what you're looking for there. Can you help me with the survey?
Oh, what's this? Looks like the wife's done a nice simple version for you to follow.
Well, you know, we're not very smart as humans. I could still use a little help though.
You humans, give it here. Uh-huh. I see. That's it. All you need to do is dig over there. Looks like there's a weak point behind the rock that'll let you into the caverns.
Seems simple enough, all right. It's convenient that it's here as well, in an area where there's already like a tunnel where we can kind of do this stealthily and everything, but yeah, that's helpful. Go ahead and mine that rock wall. Let's go. Having this sort of stuff just ready to go in your inventory is also like super helpful.
Watch it. You humans don't know how to mine cleanly at all, do you?
Well, what'd you expect to happen? It's pretty messy work.
Excuses, excuses.
All right, dude, be flexing on me here. Is that our guy? That's our guy, Vaping Barney. We gotta stay ahead of him.
Hey, take these.
Okay. Use these rabbit sandwiches to heal when your health gets low. Thanks, where'd you get them?
Frida keeps sending us them. She knows I hate tomato.
Who's this us that you're talking about here, my guy?
Those caves will likely be dangerous. And even if you make it to the other side, you'll face some trolls.
That's fine.
So, either I leave them to start stinking up the cave, or you eat them. Either way is good with me.
Alright, cool. We're in now. Wow. I like these shafts of light coming down. Looks good. What do we need to do? Scurry down this rock wall here, probably? Something along those lines? How often do people do this as, like, a wizard? Is this really advised? I feel like probably not. I also don't know what the correct direction I should be going in is. Does it say on the survey? It's as good as it gets for us, huh? I don't think we're going that way. I don't see how we would go about going that way. Maybe coming back from that way we could do that. Am I getting any XP for this? It looks like I'm scurrying over things. It seems like this would be a good way to get some additional XP for doing your shortcuts and whatnots, your agilities even. There you go, buddy. There you go. Get her done. I'm concerned now that the other guy's going to catch up with me and embarrass me on my own server. We got to stay on top of this. We got to stay on top. No, don't swing back. This is entirely on me. This is entirely my fault. I should have been paying more attention. I see that I see a place to crawl up if we fail this. But fortunately, we're not failing it. We are professional adventurers, explorers, convinced that at any moment our settings are going to get broken. Not yet, but at some point, you mark my words. Oh, is that where I need to go, or is that where I need to go? I'm not sure. This looks like it continues on, but maybe that's an illusion. I think this might actually be the way we need to go. Am I supposed to be doing this, or am I supposed to be taking this information to the commander and not doing this myself? At what point did we agree to go up here and fight all of the trolls ourselves? I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here by myself, surely. Who is this guy? The map? Now, here's a fun thing I know about trolls. They are named after the first thing they ever try to eat, which leads to some really funny results later in the game. Wait till you meet my arm. All right, we're going to be making friends with my arm. My arm's going to have a big adventure. It's going to be great. Will you look at that? Death Plateau. One of those might be old school only. I can't remember now. I'm sure we'll be able to ambush the trolls from up here, he said aloud, right next to the map. And the best of all, those dirty, stupid trolls don't know a thing about it. Wah, wah. He's right behind me, isn't he? I think we're doing combat now. Are we? Are we just going to stand here and look? Can we talk to each other? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. What you doing?
I's the map.
Nice to meet you, the map.
Yes, I's got the map, so me and my mates can have a look around for ways to get down to Human Town for the fighting.
Do you have a map To Burthorpe? Who made it?
Big boss made it, but then I ate it.
You ate the map?
Yes. Then the other trolls say mean things.
I imagine they would.
Look, it's the stupid troll. He's so stupid, he eats the map.
That's a pretty dumb thing to do, my guy.
Then they all call me the map from then on.
So what was your original name? What was the first thing you tried to eat? What are you doing up here?
I lost.
That's pretty rough, bud.
Me and the lads, we was looking for a way down to Human Town.
Imagine if you hadn't eaten the map.
The boss, he say, you carry this map I's made and go down to fight. Then I eat the map and all the others get angry.
Reasonably, again, we've covered that.
And now I is lost.
It happens from time to time. I don't really want to kill him. That's the problem.
No, you is food. I eat
So I selected option 4 there to just go. Unfortunately, that means he attacks me, which is good because now we're going to do this. But I got to see whether or not this is automatically going to trigger on occasion. It kind of looks like... Okay, we're at 97 of these. We got to see whether or not that ever drops. So far, no. I'm baffled by how this game works. If I'm honest with you, I don't understand it still. I think that takes care of him, but I'll take that tunnel or teleport back to Burthorpe and speak to Dinolf. Yeah, go ahead and get them bones first, though, buddy. Go ahead and take them bones and bury them in the ground there. Is there any reason to, like, linger up here, though, and maybe poke around a little bit? It kind of looks like we can't actually go anywhere. It looks like the world just sort of dead ends if we run along to here. Yeah, there's just, like, debris in the way of where we would be able to go if we were members. This is... kind of beautiful. All right, let's do the fast travel thing. We'll hit T, and then we'll select Burthorpe, the face of Sauron for some reason. Questionable. Hey, look, there's our friend over there we've never spoken to, Vaping Barney. The only one of 7 people on the Howdy Folks server at any given time. Why is there a fish there? Am I in some... I think I'm inside of someone's changing room right now. I did not mean to teleport into this situation, and I'm not happy about it. And I need to ask whether or not Turiel's got anything free for me. Turiel has some spiked gauntlets and a collection log, as well as some other cheap stuff. I don't know what the curator does, and I guess we're not going to find out anytime soon. You gave me this quest, didn't you? Yeah, I believe so. I think I've done it. I found a hidden lookout point over route that leads to Death Plateau. I see the other guy just got here as well.
To get onto the plateau itself?
Maybe. Not really, but it's a great place to attack the trolls from where they don't expect it.
Ambush their reinforcements as they come through the choke point. I love it. We'll thin their numbers and give our troops on the front line some respite. Come, let's plan a little surprise for the trolls. You've done great work today.
We have, haven't we? That's kind of a cool early game quest I wish that they did a better job of telling you about. Are we about to get a cutscene of us, like, wrecking the trolls? Will the audio work in this one? Because we had a cutscene of going to the underworld that had just no audio. Look at this band of brothers. Like, actually, like, biologically identical brothers. Ooh. That's a fantastic cutscene. That's amazing. That blew my mind right there. We got a quest point. We got 3 reward lamps of 100 XP. It's basically nothing. And there's a repeatable delivery task.
That went very well.
Is it a delivery task or a DiGiorno task? Sorry. It did go well, yes.
When you're ready, those archers will need some crates delivering to them.
Huh?
We have a number of reward lamps for you, if you want them.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll take those. You have any more things you need my help with?
I suppose that the archers on the Overlook could do with some more supplies.
That's such a strange... Oh, you placed the heavy crate of supplies in your pack.
Here, take this crate up to the commander at the ambush point.
This is odd.
It has some supplies for the men. More arrows and replacement bows.
Okay.
Plus a few luxuries like cakes and letters from friends and family. That sort of thing.
Okay.
The commander has some reward lamps. Once they get this gear, he'll give you some to help with your training.
That's interesting. All right, then I'll drop these off immediately. I thought the White Knights controlled Asgardia. Yeah, so that's something I've actually been confused about for a really long time. I don't think I can open the world map without canceling out of this, but when you look at the world map, it definitely looks like Falador is the Asgardian capital, and you would assume that the White Knights would be in control of it, but then it's like, no, this is a principality of Burthorpe, the prince lives here. I never really engaged with that story, so I don't know what's going on there, actually.
You are right, citizen. The White Knights have taken advantage of the old and weak king. They control most of Asgardia, including Falador, but they do not control Burthorpe. We are the prince's elite troops. We keep Burthorpe secure. The White Knights have overlooked us until now. They're pouring money into their war against the Black Knights, so they're looking for an excuse to stop our funding, and I'm afraid they may have found it. If we cannot destroy the troll camp on Death Plateau, then the Imperial Guard will be disbanded, and Burthorpe will come under control of the White Knights. We cannot let this happen.
How do you allow an organization like the White Knights to exist in your sovereign nation? How does that happen? Well, see you later, buddy.
Saradomin be with you, friend.
Indeed. I'm assuming there will be more quests here in the future. In fact, Troll Stronghold is right there. We're not ready for it. It's members only for one thing. But yeah, in the future. Let's go deliver these things. Also, we're going to pop these lamps here. Can I use them for anything? Are they specific for... Oh my gosh, yeah. Actually, I can apply these to literally anything I wanted to use them for. So if we wanted to boost something like, so that's the problem. With something like Herb Lore, I think it's a member skill, so we can only get it to 5 anyway. Same with construction. So if we just use this one right now, yeah, I was gonna say we should get to level 2 construction without ever having to do construction. That's fun. The scaling on these gets a little wonkier the further they go. Trust me, these early levels are designed to, you know, triggered the dopamine really early on. We're gonna just dump that into farming for some arbitrary reason. It's designed to tickle your brain so you keep playing. Put into rune crafting, why not? Yeah, there you go. Your wish has been granted, you have been rewarded 100. Yeah, it's level 4 now. Alright, let's go deliver these and see what we get. I can't, this can't be infinitely repeatable, and even if it is, 100, if each lamp gives you 100 XP, for the time investment, it's not going to be worth it more than, like, this one-time early game, I suppose. Also, how do you reckon this dwarf down here who helped us out feels about men constantly walking through his house? We're not going to ask him about it. I think oh, he's not even here. Oh, there he is. You upset about this? How's it going?
Terrible. The missus is still insisting on living on the surface like some sort of...
Human? Tree?
Yes! Exactly, like some sort of tree.
Why are you here barefisting? No, he's got a rock. Why are you slamming a rock against the cave wall?
So, I'm going to sort this place out myself. At least there's room to have a separate toilet down here.
Yeah, I mean, that explains the smell.
You shut your cake hole. Why did you come to bother me anyway?
I was gonna ask if it's been rough having all these people walking through here, but, why are you living in this cave?
Cave? Cave? This is no cave, you idiot.
I guess it's a tunnel? Is that what you're about to tell me?
This is clearly the entrance hall to the trading post I'm going to set up with me wife once the trolls are gone.
Fair enough.
We're going to have some shelves over there and put the storeroom over there.
Righto. Well, you have to admit it's a little unpolished.
I will blame the missus for that. The second the trolls came along, she packed all the tools up and moved into a fancy dan little cottage.
What do you have against the cottage? It's kind of cave-like.
I'm not shifting for some stupid trolls. It's them or me. And now I'm winning so far.
I don't know if they know you're here.
One day, they'll all be dead.
So were you.
Then I'll work this place into a proper little home and shop. Then who'll be laughing, eh?
Probably you in a high-pitched, insane cackle.
I heard that.
Oh, I said it out loud. I need to ask something else. Do you want me to get anything for you? That's an odd one.
No.
Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna assume that he has nothing for us ever, and we're gonna go. Can we ever get across this gap, do you think? Possibly. If this quest is infinitely repeatable and it gives you the same thing every time, which is just like a lamp that can get us to level 2 of any skill, it might be kind of funny to just do it again and again and again until we get all of our skills to level 2. We'd only need 13 lamps to do it, or 12 if we can't actually get this elite skill here, which is grayed out for some reason. This must be the ambush commander, judging by the fact that his name is Ambush Commander. Hello there. Good day. Come to see how things are going. Actually, I came to drop off these supplies. He's voice acted, but I don't really care. They got us 3 more lamps. What? 180? I thought they were only, the last ones were only given 100. That's a huge difference. Well, no, it's not. It's actually just not that huge a difference. It's enough to get you up to level 3, though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, give me level 3 divination. Let's go, baby. Come on now. This is nuts. Give me level 3 dungeoneering. Let's go. And then with that done, we just fast travel back down here to Sauron's head. Can we do that again? Is it infinitely repeatable? Can we do it every day? Again, this is not actually like a good way to train things based on the time that it takes past like the first one time you do it. But if we can keep doing it, I think we're going to keep doing it at least for a second.
Well, I suppose...
Yeah.
Here,
Thank you. Okay.
Sarah Doman be with you.
Okay, but can I drop that? What happens if... Nah, I was going to say, can we drop trick it? Back in the day, and still in the game, in some areas, you could drop things on the ground, and then you could talk to the NPC and they'd give you more, and you could just do that again and again and again, and then once you had enough for a full inventory, you could just pick all those items up off the ground. It still works at least in old school on certain things, which is kind of fun. Okay, yeah, we're back up here. We're ready for another round. Okay, I'm gonna dump these actually into attack and strength because I didn't realize how low they were. We've been using magic for everything. That gets us up to 4. And then actually Constitution is close to going by itself, so we're not gonna worry about that. Let's do mining. Yeah, okay, and now we're just gonna go back down there and keep doing this. It's ridiculous. I see what people mean now when they say easyscape. And this is after they remove the ability to like buy XP lamps. Because until very recently, you could just buy XP lamps with real-world money. I did not mean to cut this tree down. This is not what I meant to be doing right now. But, you know what? It's part of a daily challenge anyway, and you got that level 2, baby. Anakin the Divine, level 125! Hot dang! Welcome to the official Howdy Folks server. It's not official. I feel like I have to stop saying that. It's not official! Also, yes, we're using that new axe of ours, which is, fine. We got a wooden knot. You can carve this using... okay, we're leveled up again. And I believe we completed our diary. Okay, we're gonna get some more of these. I love this so much. It's ridiculous. Bob! Bob, what are you doing over here, dude? Come back here. Bob, I don't have a cat speak amulet. Darn it, otherwise I could talk to Bob. Just wandering around here in the Great Plateau. What a guy. We gotta go do Gertrude's cat here soon. That's the first step towards getting the cat speak amulet. That's getting a cat. That's step number 1. I'm pretty sure you have to have the cat before you can get the cat speak amulet. I'm almost positive. Because that's down in the desert, right? I'm trying to pull forward all of my ancient RuneScape knowledge. Speed run, spam clicking that space bar. Smithing. Gotta do fishing. Fire making, yes please. I love how at this point now, we're very close to having a majority of the available skills flashing because they've leveled up. Please comment down below and let me know if you also did this goofiness, because I need to know that I'm not the only one. Yeah, it's got to be summoning. Absolutely. Fletching. Construction. Now, for the member skills ones that we can only get up like 5 levels anyway. Oh, that didn't do anything for us trying to apply it towards that. Oh, now I'm confused by that. Do I have the XP or not? Current level... That's confusing. Oh yeah, you know, you've advanced 2 construction levels. It just doesn't show it? Is that because I'm assuming it's because I'm free to play. Maybe it will occupy when I... Ooh, that's confusing. That is confused, because it blatantly... Oh, I've reached combat level 20, by the way, which is also pretty cool. I mean, we're not stopping now, are we? I think what makes this feel so overpowered is even though it's not that much XP, it's to any skill you want. There's very few things you can do that get you XP to like any skill you want this quickly. That I know of. I should note, every time I say something like that, it's from the perspective of an old school player. This game might be rife with things like this. And I'm here for it, because I've never been the type of person who felt like the value of the game was in the grind. And no, like, disrespect to people who do feel that way. I know there are a lot of people who, like, that is where the value is for them. Like, I spent X amount of time. If it's faster and easier for other people, I feel like I've been robbed. That's fine. I've never felt that way. I've always been the exact opposite. I'd like to spend less time grinding and more time doing content I want to do. For a lot of people, the grind is the content. And that's fine if that's you. But for me, the content is the quests and the little mini games and things. And if I spend a lot of time grinding, like on my original RuneScape account, I did, albeit not very efficient time grinding, but if I spend a lot of time grinding and then they make a method that makes it twice as easy, I don't know, I'm not sure what the difference is between you and me. I know that makes you feel kind of robbed of the value of the thing that you achieved, and for me, I'm just like, oh good, other people don't have to spend as much time doing this. I don't think that makes me a better person than you. Please understand, I'm not approaching it from that perspective. I think it just makes us different. I think we can stop talking to him as soon as he gives us the lanterns. We don't have to waste any more time on this. Oh, look at that, complete 5 supply runs. So let's see what happens with Hunter, because I'm pretty sure that is also a member skill, but it worked that time, which is, again, concerning. That's everything except for carpentry and invention. Both of these are close to leveling up again, so I'm going to use what remains on both of those. Oh, I didn't realize they were both going to go over into... Well, I guess I shouldn't say both. Let's find out. Yeah, they're both going to go up to 6, which is nice. Yeah, we can get better, I'm pretty sure, weapons now, can't we? Now that we have a higher strength rating? I'm trying to remember. I think attack relates to the type of weapon you can use, right? No, sorry. Iron is at level 10. So we're not quite there yet. Oh no! We can't do anymore. Oh, that's a shame. It was fun while it lasted, I suppose. How do I get back to my dailies? How did I find that? Hero? No. Challenges. Here we go. So fire making. I gotta light any logs or add them to a bonfire. I don't know anything about a bonfire. Fletch any type of arrow shaft. I think I can do that with these, can't I? If I have the right tools. Craft logs into bonfire. There are no bonfires within a range. Well, how do I make a bonfire? Light. You attempt to light the logs. Okay, there we go. And then add to bonfire. Oh my gosh, it just puts it in the fire, so you don't have to make a string of... Oh, that's interesting. I'm learning this right now. I think you need a knife, which I have, in order to... Yeah, they're a dangerous-looking knife. I mean, not really. I would like to fletch, please. Can I do that? Is that not available to me? Is that... Fletching's not a members-only skill, is it? No. Can I even make them... fletching? Ammo? Bronze? Yeah, I should be able to make bronze arrows. Am I misremembering how you do this? What if I drag that over to this knife? What if I use it on the knife? What if I get... maybe I'm supposed to take it out of my inventory? Can I do that? I can't. It's just like stuck in there. Why are ashes worth 1,002 coins each? Is it because no one burns logs anymore? Everyone just does bonfires? That's probably why. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Look, knife. That's what... Okay, I'm just an idiot. Okay, that'll fletch 30 of those bad boys right there. Great. So that should be all of my daily challenges. Yes, indeed. So, claim rewards. What did I get? Select a daily challenge from the... Oh... No, hold on. What? We've got new ones? What was my reward? What did I get? Maybe we need to go ask her about it. Let's go ask her, because we hit claim rewards. Got something for me? I've completed a daily challenge. It doesn't look like you've completed any daily challenges. No, but I have. I completed 3 of them. Did I make a mistake? Did I make some kind of mistake when I hit claim rewards? Well, I guess we'll just never know what it is that we got there. That is a flying that person is on a flying broom, and they got a unicorn. Magic. We live in a world of magic. Look at this guy. What kind of a unit is this? Metal Luke, I'll say. Oh gosh, there's actually a lot of people around here now. Well, folks, that concludes our adventures for today. Johnny Ruun has made his way up to Burthorpe and has seen what it's all about. We got a bunch of free stuff, got a bunch of XP, leveled up a bunch of skills, and now we're contemplating whether or not we set the camera speed a little bit too slow for this free cam shot. Also, I don't know how to get rid of that bar at the bottom of the screen. I suppose what I'll end up having to do is just crop in and get rid of it, but that's all right. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will see you later. Goodbye!